What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today I'm going to be explaining the effects of prayer bonus on the prayer drain time, along with the best items for prayer bonus in Oldschool Runescape. In this video, I'm going to explain the mathematics behind prayer bonus, and I'll go into detail about how useful and effective the bonus really is. So starting off, I'm going to talk about what prayer bonus does. Every additional prayer bonus that you have is equivalent to slowing down your prayer drain by 1/30th. So basically, if I was to have a prayer bonus of plus 15, my prayer bonus drain would be 50% slower than it normally would. Therefore, it would last 1.5 times longer. And so if my prayer bonus was 30, it would be 100% slower than normal, which means it would double the usual time. So pretend I was using Piety and I had a plus 30 prayer bonus. The plus 30 prayer bonus means that it would drain at a rate of 20 points per minute instead of the normal 40 points per minute. So essentially, having 30 prayer bonus halves the cost of prayer potions or the amount of prayer potions you need while you're slaying or training or doing whatever you're doing. I'm quickly going to talk about prayer potions and restore potions and how they work. Super restores are actually better at restoring prayer by 1 prayer point over the regular prayer potions. The maths behind how much they restore is this. For regular prayer potions, they heal 25% of your total prayer level plus 7. So if you have 20 prayer, they heal 25% of that, so 5 plus 7, making it 12 prayer points per dose. Now on the other hand, super restores also heal 25% of your total prayer level, but instead they add 8 instead of 7. There's a potion that's even better than the super restore, and that is the Sanfu Serum potion, and these ones restore 25% plus 9. But they cost like 25k or something, so I really wouldn't recommend using them for prayer. Now there's an item in game called the Holy Wrench, and you get this after you complete the Rum Deal quest. The wrench itself increases the 25% restore of all the potions to 27%, so it can help save even more when you're drinking prayer potions or restore potions to restore your prayer points. So now that you know how prayer bonus works, I'm going to talk about prayer items which give you a prayer bonus. I'm not going to talk about every single item in the game because there really is a lot of them, so instead I'm going to talk about the best ones and the most affordable and practical ones. Starting off with the shield slot, there's actually 3 items which can be used for the best in slot, and these are the Brutus Shield, which requires level 25 magic and defense to wear. Then there's the God Books from the Horror from the Deep quest, and I actually did a full video on each of these God Books, so I'll add a card to the screen if you want to watch that. And lastly is the Falador Shield 4, which requires the Elite Falador Diaries, and these 3 categories of items give a plus 5 prayer bonus in the shield slot. The Blessed Spirit Shield, the Spectral, Arcane, and Elysian Spirit Shields all give plus 3 prayer bonus, so they're also a very good option for prayer. Next is the helmet slot, and the best in slot is the God Vestment Mitres, which give a plus 5 prayer bonus, but they require level 40 prayer and 40 magic to wear. The cheapest mitre at the moment is the Bandos Mitre, and that costs around 35k. The next best is the Proselyte Helmet, which requires Slug Menace, 30 defense, and 20 prayer, and that's the same for all of the proselyte items, and this gives a plus 4 prayer bonus. Next is the body armor, and the best here is the proselyte plate body known as the Proselyte Hauberk, and this gives a plus 8 prayer bonus. And the next best is the monk robe top, the God vestment tops, and the initiate top, and they all give plus 6. In the leg slot, the proselyte leggings give a plus 6 prayer bonus, while the monk robe legs, initiate legs, and the God vestment bottoms all give plus 5. In the glove slot, the best in-game are the Holy Wraps, and these require level 31 prayer to wear and are obtained from Elite Clue Scrolls. They currently cost about 850k, so these aren't necessarily the cheapest option here, but they give a plus 3 prayer bonus. The next best in the glove slot is even more expensive, and it costs 15 mil, and that is the Tormented Bracelet, which is a piece of Zenyte jewelry. This one gives a +2 prayer bonus along with 5% magic damage increase. The far more affordable option here is the Blessed D'hide Vambraces or the white gloves, and these give a +1 prayer bonus. Now in the boot slot, the best again is the holy item, and that is the Holy Sandals, giving +3 once again, but this time they're quite a bit cheaper, only 500k. The next best are the Bandos boots, the white boots, the Blessed D'hide boots, and they all give +1 prayer. In the cape slot, the best has to be the Ardoyan Cape 4, which gives a +6 prayer bonus, but requires the Elite Diaries to be completed, so this one's a bit of a reach for most players. The next best in the cape slot is the Third Age Cloak or the Ardoyan Cloak 3, and both of these are pretty hard to get your hands on as well. Firstly, because the cloak is almost 300 mil, and secondly, the Ardy Cloak 3 requires the hard diaries. The trimmed skill capes give +4 in prayer, and so does the Ardy Cloak 2, and the easiest cape by a mile to get for prayer bonus has to be the God Vestment Cloaks, and these ones give +3 prayer bonus, and they only require 40 prayer. In the weapon slot, the best item here is the God Swords, and these all give +8 prayer bonus. But keep in mind that these are two-handed weapons, so you can't necessarily wear them with a prayer boosting shield. The best instead would be the Void Knight Mace or the Vestment Crosiers, which give a +6 prayer bonus, and you can wear a shield with it, so +11 at max. The Dragon Mace, the Wolfbane, the Silver Sickle Blessed, and the Tsar Magic Staff, the Mej Tal I think it's called, all give a +5 prayer bonus. Next is the jewelry. So in the necklace slot, the best by a mile is the God Stoles, and they give a +10 prayer bonus, but they require level 60 prayer to wear. Holy Symbols and Unholy Symbols give a +8 prayer bonus, and they have 0 requirements to wear. In the ring slot, the best is the Ring of the God's Eye, which is a regular Ring of the Gods imbued at the Nightmare Zone with points, plus you also need a Holy Wrench to imbue it. This gives +8 prayer bonus in total. The next best is the Ring of Suffering Eye and the regular Ring of the Gods, and these both give +4. Finally, in the ammunition slot, there's one option for prayer bonus here, and that is the God Blessings, which look a little bit like a scroll thing, and they all give +1 prayer bonus and do not have any requirements at all to wear. Now, if you add up all the best in slot items in the game, you can get a total of 61 prayer bonus, which means your prayer points will drain at a rate of 3.033 recurring times slower than they normally would, which is so good for saving money. But of course, to wear the whole outfit, you'd have no offensive or defensive bonuses, so this should only be done really if you're using like protection prayers running through a quest or something like that. The last thing I want to talk about is the Verac set, and this set with the Amulet of the Damned equipped gives a +25 prayer bonus, so this makes the whole set a really good option for PvM, and it's also a great option since it has the set effect which hits through armor, prayer, and defense. So today is actually the first clip of the day segment that will be on my channel, and the first clip of the day is from Dark OSRS on Twitch. He's playing on his account Dark Rabbit, and he's just finishing off a clue scroll. Not sure why he's in a bounty hunter world. Anyways, he manages to kill the Zamorak mage and digs for his first ever hard treasure trail, and he gets a Robin Hood hat and a master clue scroll. Well, there goes the RNG for the rest of your life. Thanks for sending that in, Dark Rabbit. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something useful today. If you did, be sure to leave a like on this video. Also, be sure to submit your clip of the day submissions to theoatrix@gmail.com. Lastly, subscribe for more daily old school content. And once again, thanks for watching and have a nice day.